Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 11, and he helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings. He has autism, and so he has a harder time with his fine motor skills, like painting, holding crayons, holding utensils, writing, any of those types of things, like even brushing his teeth. We're working on all of those skills. So he helps me paint the backgrounds, and then I paint the rest. And it's funny because a lot of times I will paint and then smear different things on it or drop the paint on there, sometimes not purposely and sometimes purposefully. I'm gonna use that word. And the other day when I was painting with Owen, I was painting this purple. He helps me with the purple one, and we were painting a black one, and I did the purple first with him, and then as I was getting the paint out for this, I somehow dropped a whole big blob of black paint on here. And not that it was a problem, we just mushed through the rest of it, but that's how all of that ended up on here, which he helped me kind of smear it all around, but that's what we did. So I am painting flowers for any of you that have not watched before. You will soon learn that I paint a lot of flowers. It's just what I like to do. And we are going to get to explore my other favorite thing, is to watch paint dry. And I have some purple on my, technically it's my palette, I suppose, but not so well, I think I'm saying this backwards. It is a piece of parchment paper that I'm putting my colors on. I do this and I spread it all out and I make paint blob. That's the technical term. I call it paint blob. Jewelry. I make necklaces and keychains and different things from it. And so I like to watch the paint dry, and this is what's going to happen here. And since the background's purple, I have numerous purples on this paper, and that's what's so fascinating to me is using the color that's already kind of on here to see what happens and see, what comes about when we use all of these colors. And here's the purple on a purple background. So that's what fascinates me, is watching the colors actually dry and to see what happens. And you'll notice too that when I paint a lot of the flower backgrounds, or flowers on the backgrounds, I generally use one paintbrush, and that's because I like the texture and all the colors that this gives it when we're just continuously adding color and color and more color. I like seeing all of the stuff kind of come together. And I have yet to convince myself that I need to get on a different theme. I've done occasional little things here and there in the last month, 2 months, 3, 10 months. I don't know what it is at this point. But I keep going back to these kind of bouquets of flowers. And so that is where I'm officially kind of stuck right now. So I'm trying to get unstuck. That's the technical term. But it just doesn't seem to be happening. So, but that's okay. We just, we're having a moment of flowers, and it all will work out eventually. So I was trying to remember that I needed to put on my list. Owen has been eating a lot. And that's great. He's growing, and he's always been small for his age. He was always like in the 20%, depending on what it was. When he was younger, in the percentile, when they would do the charts and all of that for size. And so I am all about trying to give him, all the different types of foods and things to just promote the wellness and working on foods that he will eat. And he's a great eater. He just depends on the day as to how much he would eat. So the last, there's a hair or a fuzzy. There, I got it on the first try. That does not happen. So he wanted waffles this morning before he went to school, and he eats as soon as he gets to school. So I'll put out cereal for him, but generally he doesn't hardly eat any of it or whatever else he wants. Well, this morning he wanted cereal and he wanted waffles before he even went to school. And so I can tell he's definitely growing, because here he is. And he came home he had therapy today, and he likes this pizza restaurant. And he likes it because the word open was on their sign, and he keeps saying that it's Owen's sign because it says it's open. And he knows it says it's open, but for whatever reason, he's calling it his sign. And so he wants to go and eat at Gino's. And so we got a pizza on the way home from his therapy. And he was very excited about the pizza. And he ate lots of that as well. So I think my boy is growing. I think he's gonna just I'm trying to think of the right word. Spurt, grow, spurt, sprout up. I'm not sure. Not sure what the right word is. Ooh, I almost dropped a whole bunch. I want that, and I want a yellow kind of. I'm trying different ways to make yellow. I've always had problems with yellow, like kind of showing up. And so I've been trying different combinations. I've been trying different yellow paints. And so I'm finally kind of figuring out how to make it kind of all work together. So I've been putting more creams and bases with it, I had never really painted before I started painting with Owen, and so I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure a lot of this stuff out, and painting has become such a thing for me. I'm so excited about always painting. So I get in my mode of what I need to do or how I need to do it. But I'm so thankful for painting and all that it has done for Owen, for myself, for us, being able to paint with him and just being able to share our story and being able to just learn about painting, learn about all the colors and everything. It just makes me happy. And to do it with Owen, that's even better. I added some more of this brighter yellow because I had kind of used all of it where I was, and so I wanted to add a little more. I can't wait to see how these dry, because it's just basically going to be the shadows with that. And so that is one of those things that kind of makes me happy to see what's going to happen. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna add a little here. And then I'm going to put some more orange in here. And some more kind of right in here. And I think I'm going to add a little purple in it. And some stuff going up this way. Yeah, I can't wait to see. I just can't. I get excited. I get excited. I get very excited about how this is all going to kind of work together. I need more up here. I need this up a little bit. The board that I have this on, it sits up straighter. I mean, it angles, and then depending on what I'm doing, I have it a little flatter, and so some of the canvas aren't exactly flat, and that doesn't help. I don't know if the noise was coming in on you all, but it's going down on there, so kind of stretch out there. So I think I'm about done. I feel like I want another little kind of purple tinge in there, and maybe just down there, and to not be outdone by the other side, I'm just gonna add just a little bit there. Just trying to look at it from different angles. And see what I can. Okay, now I'm just gonna do a couple little wispy woos. That's the technical term. Yeah, just put some in there to add the little texture and tone. Okay, so I always do O for Owen, and then L, and B. As I'm doing that, green that's like this, and then there's a peach. These are the neons, and I love using the neons because they tend to shine a little bit more when they're dry, and that always makes me happy. So I thought, when I'm doing this, I'm just gonna add just a little here and there, just to give it a little oomph when it dries. So I think that is what we're doing. All right, thanks so much for watching. You have a great rest of your day. Toodles.